3, 4.
So I met the others in the band when I was about 14. It has sort of been my life ever since. We bonded over similar types of music. It's all I've really thought about ever since. I don't really know what else would be in my life.
We need each other as mates as much as we need the music that we write together. It goes hand in hand, like we've just been mates forever now, since we were kids.
The rest of the band and as people, not just as musicians, are very valuable to me.
Rock and roll, as a cliche term it is just what we believe in. It's our sort of form of religion. I mean, it actually is. You know, it has its priests and it has its rules.
The room which we rehearse in and have played many shows in over the years. So we owe a lot to this place, this room in particular. But it's a beautiful, beautiful place, very sacred.
Golden Lion is incredibly important. We played our first ever show here. We've been able to rehearse up here for nearly a year totally for free, which is massive. The only place in probably a 20-mile radius that you meet, you know, people that are relevant to what I'm doing. You know, I wouldn't work in a bar anywhere else. It's only here because it completely complements what I want to do as a musician and the kind of people I want to be involved with, and that's always this place. You ask any musician that wherever they're from, you know, they all know Todmorden the Golden Lion is the place to go to be with like-minded people.
We're so lucky to be able to rehearse here, and I think like every week, 2 days a week at the Golden Lion. If we didn't have that everyday, weekly thing, it would be a scary thing, like to think what that would be like.
And so having a place for the band to live, like the Golden Lion, is essential really for the survival of us four as individuals.
An amazing thing that a venue like the Golden Lion in Countryside have such success with physical form of music. Physical media is very important, and it's dying in pretty much all areas of music and other arts as well. The physical media just needs to be preserved and backed, especially by my generation and younger generations after. Like, we've got plans to do that again, which is exciting. When we've done that before, it was just brilliant. Just have something physical from working with people you know and respect in a place that you grew up. Because of the cult nature of this venue, people from all over are getting those posted out to them, and it's kind of crazy. A little countryside pub putting out vinyl records is just exactly what we need more of. Yeah.
Song Anything will be coming out on vinyl only at the Golden Lion Sounds. That song is very driven by heavy, big 70s distorted guitars. Pretty much all the songs, apart from maybe one or two, were written in this room. There's a lot of darkness in the songs, as you might expect from Living in the Valley. I'd like to think you can really hear the kind of character of the Golden Lion and definitely the Valley in these songs.
It's fun being a drummer in the Lounge Society. I like a deep, hard sound. I don't like clicky. I think a lot of my job is blending in.
It is deeply Todmorden as well. Especially this new record, this new Lounge Society record, it is from here. It's more Todd than it is Hebden in spirit, and hopefully people will be able to hear that. People who know what that means.
Sonically, like more classic. There's a bit of shoegaze in there, bigger guitars definitely. It's like a larger sound. Thematically, I think it's more like looking into what's in front of us and what's in our everyday lives a bit. Trying to mix broader ideas of life in general, mix that with the mundane or the everyday, and try and give it like a grounded thing, especially to sort of life in a northern town.
But also the complete opposite, the sun does break through and you have a lucky sunny day, and you know, we've got a few songs on the album which are very sort of poppy and summery, which is quite strange and quite out of character for us, but I think this room and this venue has sort of spawned those songs. One of my favourite songs on our next album is called Smoke. It's kind of a softer, not necessarily slow, but a softer, almost ballady song. Sort of 60s, a bit folky, and that sort of really just makes me think of being sat on the balcony out there in the sun at the Golden Lion.
Always on our minds is what's next with the band, what's next with the music. What are we next going to say?
The band is very much out of passion and enjoying writing music together, not anything else that we'd want to get out of it. You know, some money and some success would be nice, but it's not everything. We just enjoy what we do.
The band has been a way of seeing each other every week, more than anything. It's like been a necessity to keep our like mental well-being.
I'm happy with that lifestyle. It's not anything special, but you know, I gave up the chance to have an education at a higher level to do the Lounge Society, because it is its own education. It's 1,000 degrees to be in a band and play overseas and release records. To me, that's what you get education to achieve.
The most rewarding moments of being in the band for me are when we're all in a room together and you just get like that 3 seconds of, oh no, you've done something really special, and it's really fleeting.
I think when you constantly got people around you telling you what's what's what. You can sort of get confused and lose track of what you're actually trying to do, which is write songs with your mates that make you feel something.
And you can hear that in the music, for better and for worse. But a lot of second records are A&R'd into existence, ours won't be. Even if that means it's scrappy or whatever. I don't think anyone wants to buy a record that's done by committee if the committee isn't just the band itself.
Did it because you wanted to write a song like all these songs that we were obsessed with when we were kids. Make ourselves feel something in a room, you know, achieve that moment where you kind of, someone does something, plays a riff or chords or something that make us all look at each other and think, fuck, that was, do that again, that was great, you know. Those are the moments which make it worth it. Not all the other stuff that comes with it, really. Don't want to sort of knock all that, you know, playing shows is amazing, and another reason why we do it. Having a record to hold in your hand is a beautiful thing and a dream of ours. When we were lucky enough to have that, that was, I'll never forget it, but at the end of the day, it does kind of come back to that feeling of being connected in a room and all feeling that same thing, and no one else can understand it or can even say anything about it. It doesn't matter, it's ours. And then if it goes anywhere else from there, then brilliant, but if it doesn't, we've still got that. That's more.
Thank you.